How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry, it's been about 2-3 weeks since I've uploaded. I only have one day to be able to fish each week, and that's on a Monday. And unfortunately, every Monday it's been like right at the cold front. And if you're from Texas, like I am, I'm from Southeast Texas. It's been every Monday we get hit with the really bad cold front, and we all know on the cold front or the day after the cold front, the fishing is almost non-existent as far as the bite goes. So it wasn't worth it for me to come out here. They're really cold and then produce pretty much no content for you guys. But I'm back at it now. It's 50 degrees out here, and it should be a lot better. But look how low the tide is, you guys. That is some extremely low tide. This is probably the lowest it's been all year since I've been fishing this bayou, because it is just, oyster exposure everywhere. So we're gonna have to probably hit the very deep pockets today out here in the marsh, and there's a few spots I have in mind where I feel they'll be more concentrated, and hopefully we can pick out some of them off the deep end, and I have some content for you guys, and most importantly some dinner for me for later this afternoon. All right, guys, we are reaching our first spot. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start off with the Daily Rat Tail. It's been one of my go-to lures this year. Well, this season, I started my seasons in the fall, but I built a lot of confidence. You can see that a lot of that bouncy tail, man, I'll get them to strike right away, and I've been having nothing but success with this lure all year. And I'm gonna go ahead and pair it with a little bit of fish bites, because in these conditions when it's really cold, you need all the help you can get, because these fish, they're not really too aggressive. So I'm gonna swing the deal up a little bit with the fish bites, and hopefully that does the trick. We can start catching a few of them here in a second. Yeah, let's see how it goes. There you go, guys. Just bouncing it off the ground. Did the trick. Oh no, he spit it. He spit it, guys. No, oh no, he took my whole. Dang it. That was a hard break. That was a hard break. He took my. I knew I cut it too short too, man. That was a nice red. Man, what a heartbreak. Oof. All right, well, let's just tie another one on. Oh my God. That was another good hit. Oh man, that was such a good hit. Wish I never would have lost that first one. That was a keeper, man. I could just tell by the way he was pulling. Rookie mistake, man. Never cut the tag end of your line off the hook too short, because if there's even a little slip, it will undo the knot. And I knew it yesterday when I was setting it up. I'm like, man, that's a little bit too short. And that's some oyster, guys, so no, don't get too excited. Oh man. Well, the good thing about having the kayak and not fishing off the bank is that you don't lose as much tackle off the oysters, because you just have to go to the other side, and I'll show you that here in a second, and it'll get on loose. Oh yeah, I caught that guy right around here. That's where I hooked onto him, and he went fishing. He went skiing the other way, and that's where I lost him. So yeah, you just usually go on the other side, and boom, you'll get your lure back just like that. Alright. I'll probably stay here since I'm already on this side and fish this area, see if there's any more redfish. My guess is they're just waiting right here on the drop off, because this goes into a very deep channel right here. They get shallow there, so probably as the bait's coming in, they're just waiting to ambush them from the bottom. Oh my god, I missed that dang fish. Whatever it was definitely a fish, because when he took it, he started dragging it. Oh man, what a miss. It was probably a flounder, guys, to be honest. Oh man, they're over here though. He came back and hit it twice. The first time I thought maybe it was just a rock, but then I was like, hold on. He came back for it again, and sure enough, he had it in his mouth for a quick second and came across real quick. This one ain't getting away from me. Same spot. Guys, this might be a flounder. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever it is, it has a little bit of weight on them. I'm just glad we were able to hook something after getting all those heartbreaks in the beginning. Oh, if there's a flounder, please let it be a flounder. Please let it be a flounder, because that's a big one. If it is, most likely a redfish, guys. Yeah, that's most likely a redfish. That's all right, we'll take the red. That's all I wanted, at least one keeper today. I still have some. Yeah, that's a nice red. That is a beautiful red, guys. On that rat's tail, I'm telling you, it gets it done. If there's any lure I recommend anybody, it'll definitely be that rat tail, because I've just had so much it honestly become my new favorite bait. I used to be a very Texas roach guy, but this is starting to become my favorite bait because it just produces. I mean, there's no shortage of bites this morning on a very cold day too. I mean, I woke up this morning, it was 37 degrees, and I mean, they didn't get, hold on guys, I have a mess over here. It didn't get 50 degrees until I got out here, but very cold morning, and this lure still gets them to bite. That tail, the way it bounces, just anticipates them. Look at this big boy. Man, what a humongous redfish. Look at that. Oh my god. The shoulders on this guy. Huge shoulders. Beautiful redfish. Beautiful colors. Look at that. Right on the upper jaw. All right, let me go ahead and measure this guy and see how long he is. All right, let's see. This guy is a whopping oh, come on, you don't want to relax. He's a whopping 24.5 inches, guys. 24.5 with the pinch tail, of course. It's not pinch at the moment, but look at the shoulders on this guy. It's pretty big, pretty fat, sturdy. All right, guys. All right, let's put him on the stringer, and we'll stick in this little pocket right here, because I mean, I had 3 bites back to back, so there's no sense of leaving. They'll keep exploring it. So this is the lures we're doing it, guys. And what I did last night, is that right here, You can kind of see the tag in. Let me get you a better visual. You see that tag in right here? So last night I cut it way too short, like right at the stem. And that's how that red was able to get away, that very first one, because when I set the hook, I felt the hook get released. It didn't feel like a snap. I mean, you know, you kind of, for guys who've been fishing, you guys know how it feels whenever you get broken off, because you feel that resistance and you just feel it pop. It didn't feel like a pop, it felt like a release of the hook. So what that tells me is that, you know, I had cut that tag in a little bit way too short, and as soon as I started pulling drag, you know, it caused it to slip, and once it slips, it undoes the loop, and that what caused it for me to lose that fish. So it's always important, guys, just leave a little bit on the tag on there, just in case for those situations. Learn from my mistake, because if it wasn't for that, I would have had 2 fish already on the stringer. But that's all I'm doing, guys, just slowly twitching it off the bottom. The current's still kind of falling, so it's kind of dragging my bait along, but that slow twitch kind of gives the fish a little bit of time to come and locate the lure before making a decision to bite it or not. With these cold conditions, you want to work it a little bit slower than usual. But yeah, we should be able to make it happen here in this location. I have a good feeling that they'll be here for a little while. Hopefully me pulling him out the water then scared too many away. We'll see though. Fish number 2. Got some head shakes in there. Most likely another redfish. Yeah, there he goes. Look at this little guy. It's only been like 2-3 minutes from my last fish, so they got a little school in here. He's definitely gonna be undersized. Look at this beautiful little fella. Oh, look at this, guys. He has a circle hook. He had a circle hook on him. Someone must have caught him, and it looked like one of my circle hooks, to be honest. He had a circle hook on him as a probably somewhere on his lip. All right. Don't worry, guy. I'm pretty sure you're undersized. Look at him. Nonetheless, probably a good, I don't know, 17, 16. Look at that. Yep, 17 and a half. 17 and a half. That's funny, he had a circle hook already in him. Look at this guy, just surviving the odds of nature. Got caught twice. The first one he must have broke off because obviously he still had the hook in his mouth. And me, I don't keep undersized fish. You shouldn't. So yeah, look at this guy to release. That could have been you, buddy, but you're gonna make it today.
That's another one, guys. Make sure I'm recording. Woo! Right on the drop of the twitch. Swimming towards me. It's hard to tell how big he is right now. Oh yeah, he got some weight on him. He's swimming. Look at him go, guys. He don't know where he wants to go. He's like, where am I? What's happening? Oh yeah, he's a big guy. I figured. Oh yeah, that is a big guy. I'm gonna go ahead and loosen up the drag just a little bit. That way he don't snap me off. That is a humongous fish. Oh yeah, I just got a glimpse of him. He's probably pushing bull red size. Just gonna go ahead and let him tire himself out. I'm gonna stand up for this, guys, because he's gonna be going all over the boat. Yeah, he's strong. He does not want to give up. Oh my God, look at this, guys. Look at that redfish. Beautiful. He's gonna be keeper size. It's gonna be probably 27, 26. I mean, just a Goliath of a redfish. Big and strong. Look at that. Perfect hook set. He wasn't coming off. He wasn't coming off, guys. Humongous redfish. I mean, look at the size of this. No, he's definitely, oh my God. Look at the shoulders on this, guys. They are eating good. They are eating very good. Let's get a measurement of this guy. There you have it, guys. He's 25 and a half. 25 and a half with the pinch tail. Yeah. 25 and a half with the pinch tail. He has some shoulders on him. Alright, guys, we're gonna put him on the stringer and see if we can catch one more and get our limit for today. A good thing about having the spot lock is I can fight that fish, and by the time I'm done fighting it, the kayak still kept me in the same exact spot. So I get to cast exactly where I was casting before and see if I can catch them another one. Maybe they were in a little school. But yeah, I've been catching all this refuge in the same little pocket, you know, right off that drop off. So if you guys, wherever you guys live at, look at the maps, and you can, if you see a light patch of water going to a darker patch of water, try to fish that in between space, that drop off, and most likely there's a lot of fish around that area just because they're able to ambush their bait a lot easier. Another thing what I like about these fish bites is that they have these mesh that they're squeezed onto, so they stay really good on the hook until really all the scent is dissolved, which lasts a long time. I barely ran it out, and yeah, it's very reliable. And guys, I'm not sponsored by these lures or even, you know, these fish bites at all. These are just products that I truly enjoy using, and I really don't care about too much about being sponsored by anything, because when I go fishing, I want to use stuff that I like to use, and these stuff, and you could just make them last. You know, for example, what I do is I cut these in half because you don't need a whole lot, and just like that, I'll just grab a little piece right there, right there, and just squeeze it down, and that alone, as you're working your bait, will give off some scent, and that'll attract those fish, and most importantly, make them not think twice about biting it. They'll think, okay, it smells like bait. I use the shrimp scent, the shrimps. There's shrimp, there's crab, there's different kind of flavors. I like using the shrimp one just because it's very universal. You know, I don't use this all the time, but on conditions like this where you know it's going to be tough, extremely low tides, extremely cold, you know, use all the luck you could get, and sure enough, it'll produce. And let's just give you a little visual. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera what this twitch bait does, but it'll come up like that. Off the ground, and they love that little, it's like almost like a reaction to them. They're like, what is that? Why is it twitching like that? And they come up, and you know, I don't know if they think it's a shrimp or a minnow, but they think it's one of those two, and sure enough, they bite it. I felt that thump, and I was just hoping to God that he still had it in his mouth, and I set the hook, and sure enough, he did. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be my limit, guys. If he's a keeper. He's just a little bit on the smaller side. Oh no, he's not gonna be a keeper. Very pretty redfish though. Look at this, guys. He's a pretty one. That current made him feel like he was a little bit bigger than he was. Oh my God. Even the small ones, man, when they're this beautiful, it's just worth catching and admiring. Look at that. That deserves a picture. That deserves a picture. All right, fella. Thank you for playing. I really appreciate it. There you go, guys. We're gonna let him. I'm gonna go back in there. What a beautiful redfish. That's all I'm doing, guys. Just twitching it off the bottom, letting that tail do that work. And they're loving it, man. This is the best lure. Well, that's plenty of good lures, but this is one of my favorite ones. I'm telling you, they're just I'm a very, very twitch person, so I like doing the little action. I like doing the paddle tail as well, which is my first love. Was that black and gold, you know, Texas roach color? That one's steady retrieve though. This one I feel entice them a little bit more on these tough conditions. What we got here, guys? I think we finally hooked the fish. We sure did. What did we follow hook, guys? Look at that. we follow hooked a horse mullet. That's hilarious. My bad, dude. Holy smokes, man. Look at the size of this mullet. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Oh, I'm so sorry. Crap. Alright, dude. Look at this. Go north that. Go heal that wound, dude. I was so excited. I thought that was going to be a flounder. It was just dead weight. It was just dead weight. I'm excited because I love flounder. Catching them, boring. Eating them, 10 out of 10. Look at that, guys. Right by the boat. He was chasing it. Nice redfish. Might be a keeper. Might be right at 20, 21. Hopefully so. That's a really good size fillets right there. Oh, definitely a keeper. Right on the boat. He was chasing it. That's our limit, guys. Look at that. Man, these guys have some color on them today. All of them. Look at that. Pink pastel colors. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful redfish. Oh my god. Alright, let's get a measurement on this guy. .22 incher. 22 and a quarter with the pinch tail. Get you a little close up on his colors. With the pinch tail is 22 and a quarter. There we have it, guys. Caught our limit. We're gonna put this guy on the stringer and probably just call it a day. Maybe try to catch one more before I head out, just for funsies. But yeah, I was able to get out here, start fishing like at 8:30, 8:40, and it's 10:30 right now, 10:20. So not bad, you know, a couple of hours and caught my limit. Missed a nice one, got a couple of baby ones. So overall, just a very productive day. Not compared to my last video where I was struggling to catch them. The other one's been more of a field day. Thank you fish, for your nourishment. I know we eat these guys, but I still give these fish a ton of respect, just, you know, because I mean, at the end of the day, you are taking their lives. So I do respect them and wish them farewell in the next life for them. But yeah, what a beautiful stringer. What a beautiful stringer. And this is the one that, like I said, I had to give it its props. It's not even that big, guys. It's literally like about 3.5 inches. And it's that tail action that gets them. Look at that. They can't resist that. Whenever it's underwater, they can't resist it. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and call it and head back to the launch. Overall, spectacular day. This is the type of days that I love. And I was kind of nervous, to be honest with you. 3 weeks out, these conditions were rough, but it paid out. So you just never know, guys. You're not gonna know until you're out there in the water. And it paid dividends. We did good, got the limit, enjoyed the day, got it all done in under 2 hours. You couldn't ask for a better scenario. So I appreciate you guys. Again, I do apologize. It took me such a minute to upload another video. Thank you guys for being patient. And I'm still gonna have the mission to stay consistent as long as the weather permits. I just had bad luck of having cold fronts hit every single Monday, which is my only day I could really fish in peace. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't, and I appreciate the love. Tight lines, guys.